Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Norn9 Var Commons. We are still on Koharu and Senri's path, and we're right now just at a one of those little things where we get to watch the Hyoko Channel News Network. And although the guides always say not to watch them for some reason, I always watch them and then just go back and restore before the thing because they're kind of cute. So let's watch that. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Hyoko Channel TV News. "18-year-olds.
18-year-olds? What the crap is going on here?
They were probably grouping us by age. You, Mikoto, and I are all 18. I would rather not be lumped in with the likes of you two, simply because we happen to be born at a similar time."
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I don't think it'll be very interesting to hear our stories. All we do is argue. Don't be so pessimistic.
Ugh.
All we need is you guys to answer one simple question.
One question?
Let's see here.
What's something you each have in common with each other, huh?
Excluding myself, this group is ill-mannered.
Those two have incredibly short fuses.
These two are devoid of charm. One thing they have in common is that none of them can see their own faults. It's been added to my... Oh, we don't get an interview with Natsuhiko this time. Oh well. Alright, now it's time to load back up to that point. Don't watch. And it's that easy. No one returned. For the first time since coming aboard the ship, I spent the night all alone. Something's gotta be wrong here. I'd assumed that even if really late, everyone would still come back that day, but they didn't. Maybe they decided to stay the night in town. The traveler did say that it was really far away from here. But they've never done that before. I really hope nothing happened to them. Mikoto said that this was a disputed zone. We were warned it might be dangerous. But since the world had made sure war had never really happened before, I had no idea what it was like when one country fought another. They're okay. I'm sure they are. Mikoto and Yugo went with everybody. Both of them are really powerful. I tried to smile and convince myself that they were okay, but it didn't work very well at all. I wonder just how far away the town is. I want to go looking for them, but I might just miss them along the way. Mr. Traveler, what is it?
The town is under attack. It has gotten a touch dangerous to be near here.
What? Oh no! Everybody is there right now!
I see. How unfortunate. You ought to take this chance to escape. Come, I will take you somewhere safe.
No! Please, Mr. Traveler, take me to the town!
What are you talking about, child? The town is much too dangerous for you.
But everyone is trapped there! I can't just run away and leave them in trouble.
Alright, if you insist, I guess I might take you to the town.
It looks more like a village than a town. The sharp pungent scent I had smelled on the plains the day before was back, even stronger. In the distance I saw a horde of men in dark uniforms attacking the townsfolk. How terrible!
Koharu? They are the enemy. See how they are attacking and killing innocent townsfolk?
The enemy? But whose enemy? That was obvious. It was plain to see they were the enemy of the people in the town. How could this happen? The world was supposed to be watching over everyone. I remembered what Mikoto had told me the day before about countries with great powers, and that a really big world war might happen soon. Then something like this might start happening all over the world? That's so terrible.
You could stop them.
No! I could never use my power on other people.
You don't need to kill them, threaten them, make a pillar of flame appear next to them.
But...
Only you can do this. Only you have the power to stop the conflict. What about your friends? They may be trapped inside the town awaiting rescue. Amazing. Well done. Well done indeed. Reporting, sir. The National Army has retreated. I see. Proceed according to plan. Yes, sir. Oh, no. Where did that pillar of flame come from? Was it an enemy weapon? But it shot in the middle of the enemy troops. Maybe it was to save us.
Mr. Traveler, I'm going to go look for everyone. Thank you very much for bringing me here.
Not yet. Stay close with me a moment longer.
Huh?
Her! That's the girl! I saw fire shoot out of her.
Mr. Traveler,
From that little girl, really? Wait a minute! That girl came to rescue the town. She must be an emissary of the world.
Huh? How did he know that?
He's from the world? Thank the heavens! We haven't been abandoned.
Mr. Traveler!
Only those people with evil hearts fear your power. People who are just and right respect it. How about you acknowledge them with a wave? They are all here to thank you, after all.
Oh! Mr. Traveler, I want to go and look for everyone. I don't want to be here anymore.
I have sent others to look for them. Stay here with me a while longer yet. Oi! Koharu! Koharu, where are you?
Mr. Heishi!
Jeez, where did you get to? We didn't see you on the ship when we got back. Did you go outside? Koharu, where on earth are you? Ow! Senri! Inside voice when you're in my head.
Mr. Senri!
What is it?
Mr. Traveler, I'm going back to the ship. Everyone has gone back there already. Thank goodness they're all okay.
There are actually several towns nearby. Perhaps they were at a completely different one.
Oh, really? Silly me. I guess I jumped to all the wrong conclusions.
However, you coming here directly saved the lives of all these innocent people. Look at all of them.
I guess not everybody will be afraid of me when I use my powers. I've never had so many people thank me before. Thank you, Mr. Traveler. If you hadn't been with me, I might have just run away, leaving all these poor people behind. Because you gave me a helping hand, I was able to use my powers to save all these people.
Come, let me take you to them.
Thank you.
If you hadn't been here, our whole town might have been destroyed. Thank you so much.
No, I really didn't do that much.
What has the world said? It's going to side with us, right? We're the ones on the right.
Oh dear, it looks like everyone has the wrong idea about me. I don't know anything about the world and what it's doing. I tried to tell them they were mistaken, but everyone was so eager to thank me, I couldn't get a word in at all. From what I heard them say, the Traveler was an emissary of the world, so they thought I was too, because I was with him. That's right, he did say that he built the world. Maybe he really did do exactly that. Maybe he got orders from the world when I wasn't around to hear them. Oh, it's all so confusing. I don't have time to think about it right now.
Saga must have been sent to us from heaven. He gave us the weapons to fight back. He even bought us the world as an ally.
Saga? Who's that?
Saga? He's right there, standing behind you.
Oh, so the Traveler's name is Saga? That's the first time I've heard it. It sounds like a foreigner's name. I wonder what his last name is. I doubt he's like me and doesn't have one.
You're going to stay in town with us, right? You're going to stay here and protect us if they attack again, right?
What? But,
You bet she is. With an emissary of the world on our side, we can prove we're right.
Oh no! What do I say? How am I supposed to answer that question? Miss Emissary! Yes? Thank you for saving us. You're welcome. I'm still really scared and confused, but I'm glad I came.
You truly haven't changed a bit. It never even occurs to you to question other people. And that is exactly why I... Is this close enough?
Yes, everyone should be on the ship now. Are you sure you won't come and meet them?
No, I must get back to town. The army is left, but there are still many loose ends left to tie up there.
Okay, thank Thank you very much for escorting me back this far.
Koharu, you mustn't tell anyone about any of this.
Huh? Why not?
These townfolk fear another attack by their enemies. I expect that many of them hope that you would stay in the town for some time.
Oh, I did hear them say they wanted me to move in with them, but...
However, you already have friends elsewhere, correct?
Yes.
If you tell no one and remain aboard the ship, then no one from the town would find you.
I shouldn't leave the ship?
Of course, this only applies while you are in this area. Once you board the ship, just stay there until it leaves and you should be safe.
Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for the kind advice. What I did wasn't wrong, was it? The Traveler works for the world. I did what he told me to. So it has to be okay, right? Phew, I finally made it back.
Koharu!
Mr. Senri!
Oh.
God, where have you been? What did you think you were doing? You have any idea how terrified I was for you?
I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted. I'm so mad right now, I'd put a curse on you if I could.
Oh no, I'm not going to get cursed. I'm sorry. I deserve to get cursed, don't I? Especially if I made you cry.
I'm not crying.
I was worried about you too. You didn't come home at all last night.
That was partly my fault.
Then does that make us even?
I guess so.
Aha! There you are, Koharu! Thank God you came back! Where the heck did you wander off to, anyway?
I met someone who had done a lot of very big favors for me in the past.
You met someone you knew? Out here?
I was really surprised myself. I didn't think I would ever see him again, actually.
Wow! Talk about a random coincidence, eh?
Are Mikoto and Nanami back too?
Not yet. You see, the National Army has issued a request to aid the world. We're going to go meet up with them.
The National Army? Who is that? Wait, are they the ones who attacked that town?
The enemy is a civilian militia calling itself the Liberation Army. Apparently, they're using illegal weaponry to cause all kinds of mayhem around here.
Oh no! If they're the ones causing mayhem, then does that mean they're the bad guys?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Oh, so then they can't be those townsfolk. They didn't seem like bad guys at all. Maybe it was actually this Liberation Army people who were attacking the town, and I just misunderstood.
I'm still completely against this. I couldn't possibly take someone who just wandered off like she did, along with us out there.
It's more dangerous to leave her here alone again.
And that's why I keep saying we should just take off and fly the ship somewhere else. We don't have any obligation to put ourselves in danger for those people.
Maybe, but you know, isn't this exactly the sort of situation that the world is bringing us together to fix?
What situation? Are you saying the world is going to send us all off to war?
I don't know. I only know as much as you do, but I'm getting the feeling this is where we're all supposed to figure that out. I don't think we'll learn anything from just packing up and running away. This is a learning opportunity. We need to take advantage of it. You know, find out what it is we can do and what we'll have to do.
What we can do and what we must do.
The battle is ongoing even as we speak. We really can't sit back and twiddle our thumbs doing nothing. You understand why we have to do this, right, Koharu?
Mr. Masamune, which town is it that you went to visit?
We were in the one closest to the Western Forest. That's where we'll be going next.
That's a completely different place from where we went. I don't think anyone there should be able to recognize me. Well, you don't know if the people who attacked are gonna be there or go there. Alright, I'll go along.
Great, thanks.
Mr. Senri, we really should go along too.
I'm surprised you responded so quickly.
Huh?
I was supposed to say yes.
Yes, it really scares me a whole lot.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I'm sorry for asking such an obvious question. You're a lady, after all. I don't think ladies should ever have to go anywhere near terrible things like war. But if you're so scared, why are you going with them?
I don't like my powers very much, but if they could be useful to someone somehow, then that would make me happy.
I understand that.
Oh?
Most of my life, I've been told that my powers are completely useless. I can sympathize with wanting to feel useful. The two of us might have more in common than we thought.
I would think Senri is useful with his water power even if it's weakened.
Mr. Senri. This town is where the National Army is. Oh no! It's that smell again. It doesn't make me feel very good. Does anyone know what that smell is?
It's gunpowder from the bombs, most likely.
Gunpowder? Bombs?
Yeah, they're terrifying devices that can destroy whole buildings or towns in an instant.
Oh, how awful! Why would anyone create something like that?
Apparently, the National Army has a weapons broker. I hear he goes by the name Air. I have no idea where this Air gets these weapons. They shouldn't even exist.
However, without them, they'd have no chance of resisting the Liberation Army.
Mikoto!
There you are. I was worried for you.
I was worried about you too. Where's Nanami?
She has been assigned elsewhere. We have all been split up, actually.
Oh!
For a national army, they certainly are lacking. The Liberation Army has caused a considerable amount of damage.
Careful, Mikoto. Don't say that too loud.
It was an observation of fact, not an insult.
That makes it more important to keep it quiet.
While they are incompetent, the opponent may call themselves an army, but in truth they are not more than a pack of bandits. Attempting to rip apart an entire country just so a minority can do what they want, and the National Army cannot contain them. How pathetic.
Are they really such terrible people?
Yes, they even force their children to carry weapons of war. I hear the Liberation Army has its own weapons broker. We will have to deal with them carefully, lest we wind up at a disadvantage. I want to go home. Can't we please go home now? Please?
Mikoto, don't get ahead of yourself.
I won't.
Wait here for a minute, Koharu. I'm going to go confirm where you've been stationed.
Toya, I'll go with you.
Why? I'll be fine on my own.
I want to make sure you aren't sending her somewhere too dangerous. Oh, nice, Senri. That was a pretty smooth move right there.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Senri.
It's hardly something worthy of a special compliment.
Why do I feel like I'm being made into the bad guy here?
Don't sweat it, man. Anyway, I'm heading back to my post. See ya. Koharu, don't you go wandering off again, understand?
I won't. War. So this is what war is.
Once we reach our destination, we'll all be split apart. Considering the damage done, I would say the traitor is likely connected to our attacker, or has offensive powers. Worry about me? You make no sense. Why? Why would anyone worry about me? After all, one day soon, we'll all be enemies.
Will we really all be sent our separate ways once we reach our destination? I don't want us to be enemies. Right then, a man ran by in front of me. He looked awfully familiar. I took a closer look as he went on his way. That's someone I met in town yesterday. He was one of the ones who thanked me a whole lot. What is he doing here?
Oh, Koharu, you fool.
It really is him. What on earth is he doing here, and not back in his town? Excuse me?
Koharu, you idiot.
Oh, it's you. I thought so.
Ah, the emissary from the world. What brings you here, miss? Oh, wait, duh. You're acting on your orders, aren't you?
Yes.
I'd wondered why you left so quickly. Now you are acting as a mole? That's gotta be rough.
A mole? What does he mean by that?
I got sent too. I'm supposed to plant all these bombs.
Bombs?
Yeah, see?
He opened up the bag he was carrying, and the scent of gunpowder wafted out. Oh my gosh, where did you get these?
Huh? You know that already, don't you, miss?
Huh? I should already know.
These are pretty powerful ones, too. Just one should be enough to blow all those buildings sky high.
What? But that's dangerous. People could get hurt.
It'll be fine. With these, we'll be able to obliterate the National Army for good.
Oh my gosh! Are you from the Liberation Army?
Huh? What are you... Oh, I get it. You're trying to test my loyalty, I see. Yes, I am part of the brave Liberation Army. And we are going to win our freedom from our cruel, unreasonable oppressors. Anyway, I should get back to my duty. Good luck to you, Miss Emissary.
He's part of the Liberation Army.
Attempting to rip apart an entire country just so a minority can do what they want, and the National Army cannot contain them. How pathetic.
Are they really such terrible people?
Yes, they even force their children to carry weapons of war. If you hadn't been here, our whole town might have been destroyed. Thank you so much.
What has the world said? It's going to side with us, right? We're the ones in the right.
Miss Emissary, thank you for saving us. They didn't fear my powers. They accepted me and even thanked me, but they're supposed to be the bad guys? But didn't the National Army people attack the little children too? Which side is right? Who does the world agree with? What am I supposed to do? That noise!
What on earth are those things?
Mikoto!
Mikoto. Only you can do this. Only you have the power to stop this conflict. Koharu. What was that? Where did that fire come from?
It looks like it came out of that girl's hands.
Those were the flames that we saw when we were engaged with the enemy army. Yeah, I saw it myself. That fire burned up all our weapons. That girl is the enemy.
Wait, what do you think you're saying? She's the enemy? Did she come here to kill us all? That is preposterous. She would never do any such thing. Hold your tongue.
What is going on here? Hey, I found a stranger acting suspiciously over here. He had a bag full of bombs on him.
Him?
We'll have to execute him. Oh wait, first we should torture him to see what enemy information we can get out of him. Damn it, let me go!
Oh no!
Senri, take Koharu and get out of here now. Get as far as the blocked off alley over there, and you should be safe. Move! Right, Koharu, let's go. There, I think this should be far enough. Are you alright? Wow, your power's amazing, Koharu. Everyone was having huge problems with those enemies, but you destroyed them in a flash. Doesn't using your powers like that tire you out?
It does. It's just been a long time since I last used them. That's why...
Oh, I guess that makes sense. No matter how strong someone is, using powers that amazing has to be exhausting.
Right. In fact, I feel so bad I don't know if I can keep standing much longer.
Oh my gosh, are you alright? Here, let's rest for a few minutes.
I can't say it. I can't tell them that I used my power just the other day on these people, for the Liberation Army's sake. People saw me use my powers too. Even if I tried to hide it now, everyone is going to find out what happened. Using children in war, the people I met the other day didn't look like they were that cruel, but that explosion was definitely their fault. That put Mikoto and Mr. Sakuya in a lot of danger. They almost could have been. And I used my powers to help the people who did those horrible things. I couldn't tell which side were the bad guys. I had no idea who I should be helping.
The National Army people seem to have the wrong idea about you right now, but I'm sure they'll realize their mistake soon enough. The more we fight together, the more they'll come to realize what an amazing person you are and how wonderful your powers are.
I have to fight the Liberation Army? But they were the ones who accepted me. The face of the girl who thanked me sprang to mind. I can't forgive the people who tried to hurt Mikoto, but But I really don't care for fighting people all that much. I don't like war. I didn't want to have to fight anybody. But my power's only purpose seems to be for war and destruction.
At least you can do something. I can't. I'm useless here. Well, basically everywhere. You are someone people need. You belong where you are wanted and needed.
Mr. Senri.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not sulking over that. Far from it. In fact, honestly, I admire you for it.
He admires me.
You have what I've always wanted, a power that can be useful to people. That makes you special.
I've always dreamed about being useful to people. I thought my power was only for hurting others. But when I was able to protect that town using my powers, I felt a happiness that I'd never known before. And recently, I've also started to want to be someone special to Mr. Senri. Weird. All the things that I wanted the most are all right here. So why do I feel so... I noticed Mr. Senri watching me with a faraway look in his eyes.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm sorry. I just had a dizzy spell.
Can you walk? I think we should find some place where you can rest again.
No, I'm fine. It's nothing, honest, but... Could I please have a few minutes to myself?
What do I do? I say, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'll go get Toya and the others. I'll let them know we're heading back to the ship.
Koharu. Crying in the dirt will accomplish little more than making your skirt filthy. You are still such a child. Is your body the only thing that has grown? You understand now, I hope. I have needed you for a long, long time. You are the only one I have been searching for. Come, stand up and dry your eyes. I will guide you. Leave everything to me.
I wonder if I said this to Mr. Senri, would he get mad at me? I don't want my powers. I've never wanted powers. In fact, I hate them so much I wish I could just throw them away forever. What I want, everything I ever really wanted, Mr. Senri has. I found such happiness on the ship because he was there with me. If I could, I wish he was the one who would need me. I wanted to be special to him, only to him. At least, I could be the me that Mr. Senri thought I was. I could make myself worthy of his admiration.
Yes, we should go back to the ship and regroup. Explaining things is not going to be enough to change the people's minds about her. You're right, though. The more we hang around her, the more they'll come around. So, where is Koharu waiting for us? We walked quite a long way.
She should be just past this turn. Koharu!
Huh? There's no one here. Are you sure this is the right place?
Yes, I'm positive. This is definitely it. Koharu! We're here!
Oh god, don't tell me she's...
Koharu! Where are you? Koharu! Chapter 7. And actually, that should be a good place to stop. Chapter split's always a good place to stop. I don't know, that might make a slightly short video, but hopefully it's a decent length. And I hope to see you in some of my future videos. I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.